Alright, I'll go ahead and drop us down into the tower. And then we'll get started. Okie dokie. So while we're dropping in, just want to say welcome to the very first town hall meeting for 2018. Yay! I will be recording this and putting this in YouTube later, so if you missed the beginning or whatever, you'll be able to get back to it and watch it later. It is taking a very long time for us to drop into the tower. I don't know what's going on, but we will get there eventually and mess around. So, we have a lot of changes coming in Destiny 2, and with that means that all sorts of things will be changing within the clan. So, you know, as things change, we'll be updating what's going on. As always, if you have any requests or anything that you want, then let us know, and we'll, you know, figure out how that could work for the clan, you know, ask people what they want to do and all that good stuff. So first of all, Faction Rallies was last week, and New Monarchy won again, as apparent by all the New Monarchy gear, flags everywhere. So tonight is your very last night to go pick up your New Monarchy gun. Hopefully you pledge New Monarchy in at least one of your characters so you can go pick it up. I have not used it yet. I actually do have it on my... Yeah, I have not used it yet. But it was something that I was going to go play around with it. You know, it looks pretty interesting, auto rifle. You know, hopefully it will hold up as well as the other auto rifles have in Destiny 2. Make it kind of worth it for the fact that New Monarchy won, and, you know, whatever money is for it. Has high impact reserves, which is nice. But yeah, go pick that up tonight. Next week will be Iron Banner, so Saladin will be back in the tower. It is Control this week, or this month. This is going to be the very first one for season 2. So that will have some of the new changes that they have introduced. Including some new weapons and things of that nature. There will be new ornaments. The new Ghost and the new Sparrow looks pretty nice. I really like how they look. The Sparrow is kind of looks like some of the other Sparrows. It just has the Iron Banner skin on it, but it doesn't look like atrocious like some of the other Iron Banner stuff has looked in the past. And then there's also supposed to be a new ship too, but the Ghost I think looks really cool, and Emblem looks cool, so, you know, go check that out next week. We won't be putting an official night on the calendar unless you guys really want one. Just because of the way that Iron Banner works in Destiny 2, where a lot of people aren't really playing it a lot. And so, you know, if you guys want to do Iron Banner, then, like, officially on the calendar, then, you know, we could definitely do that. But If you don't, we won't, that type of thing. And also speaking of the calendar, the calendar has been simplified a little bit. We are going to just make it a little less hectic during the week with something every single night. Instead, what we're going to focus on is doing things that we all really enjoy doing together a few times throughout the week. So this is kind of where I'm at, where I'm saying, make sure that you guys let us know. Hi, Scream, by the way. Let us know, like, what it is that you guys want to do on the calendar. But Tuesday nights will now be our Raid Remembrance, and that means that we'll be doing Destiny 1 raids. I know a huge portion of the clan played with us in Destiny 1, so go break out your Destiny 1 game and come have fun with us on that. Last week we did Vault of Glass, and it was a ton of fun. Your Guardians move so much faster. We have ammo sons. I ran a shotgun and a rocket launcher the entire time and managed to try and kill absolutely everything with a shotgun or a rocket launcher at the same time. It was much fun. And it's also something that we didn't really notice before, but our supers come back so much slower in Destiny 2. And you can really tell the difference when we were in Vault of Glass. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing another raid. We're going to do King's Fall. If you do sign up for it, which I hope you guys do, but if you sign up, please make sure that you get on as fast as possible. It is a longer raid, so I want to start us at 7:30 on the nose if possible, so that way we're not all up really late on a Tuesday night, since some of us have work and adulting and crap to do on Wednesday morning. But yeah, that should be a ton of fun, and we'll probably just be doing regular King's Fall. It's a fun run. All of us are at 400. It's not like we really need any of the gear or anything. It's just more something fun to do. So we will be doing things like that on Tuesday night, just kind of rotating through the raids. If you have a specific raid, or if you want to do Skolas, or if there's just something in particular you want to do in Destiny 1, let us know. Every so often, I may even have some sort of PvP in Destiny 1. Just kind of depending on what the feedback is, what people want to do, stuff like that. As far as the rest of the week, Thursday night we'll have Nightfalls, which is normal. And then Friday and Saturday night will be our Destiny 2 raids. I am switching it up, so every week the 2 raids will switch between Friday and Saturday. That way, if, say, you can only come on or play on Friday nights, then you're not stuck to just one raid. We have officially finished a raid layer twice now. For an official event. It's a lot of fun. I really love the raid layer. It is most definitely my favorite raid in quite some time, probably since King's Fall. It's just, I don't know, it's not as like daunting and crazy and all of that stuff. And we're going to get faster as we go through it, obviously. The last few times we've done it, we've had people in it for the first time, so they were learning. It is a really easy raid to pick up on, though. So, you don't have to worry about that. We always love taking people through their first or third or 100th or whatever time. So that's not a problem. But as we all get in more reps in on it, it'll get faster. They'll be releasing more raid layers in the future, and so eventually we may even look into doing like multiple raid layers in one night. There was something that we were calling it the other night, and I forget what the hell we called it. But anyway, so we'll be, you know, adding those types of things to it. And those 4 nights are basically it for the weekly schedule, until we get a lot more content going. You know, and that's going to be coming, which kind of leads me into my next thing. So Bungie has decided to be a little bit more communicative with what they are planning to do for Destiny 2. There have been a lot of problems with Destiny 2. I mean, we all know that, right? It's one of those things where people that who are more hardcore say there isn't enough to do once you get to max power, and then the people who are more casual say it's just too hard to grind up. Whatever your reason, right? And so they're trying to start fixing that. We do have an update tomorrow. I forgot to put it on the calendar. I will put it on there though to remind you guys. There will be some downtime for that. And I'm going to scroll really fast until I find it. It's gonna start at 10 o'clock our time central, which is the normal time, and it will be running until about 2, which, you know, add another hour or 2 because they never seem to manage to get through all of it. Iron Banner will be available as soon as the update has been pushed through and the servers are all back up online. One of the things that will be included, which we've been waiting for, is the Masterwork armor. So far we have the Masterwork weapons. And I know I have a Masterwork weapon somewhere on my hunter. There's one. They will drop for you randomly, or you can break them down and then you get the Masterwork cores and then you can make anything a Masterwork weapon. And so it will, you know, drop extra orbs, which is really helpful because you can also pick up the orbs that your Masterwork weapons create. The Masterwork armor, on the other hand, will allow you to reroll your stats. There's going to be some sort of groupings, I guess, of stat changes. So you can kind of play around with it and see what it is that's available to you, so you can figure out, you know, kind of like what works best for the way that you play. So here we go. The different stat packages are going to be called heavy, light, or restorative. So, you know, it's kind of going to be interesting to play around with it. You know, take a look at how it kind of affects you or whatever. Now, granted, you know, it says things like 3% or 15% or whatever, and, you know, Bungie is very well known for we're going to increase the rate of fire by 10%, and you're like, okay, well, the rate of fire is 1 now, so, you know, I got 1.1. So we're gonna have to see how that works out, but that's gonna be the big thing that we get in the update tomorrow. And then also the raid rewards are going to be reworked. And there was a huge write-up in the Bungie update or whatever, last Thursday that kind of went through all of the different changes that they're planning with the new raid rewards. And they actually are going to be adding some sort of like perks to raid armor that kind of works better with it. You know, the way that the raid rewards have not been that great, and so it's gonna be nice to have them kind of change the way that it works. So we'll take a look at that. They are going to be dropping like an extra chest basically for prestige, which we're not really running yet on a normal basis. So when we get there, we'll see that. And then also Benedict, who is downstairs from where I'm at currently. He will be selling in a rotation all of your the raid armor and whatnot. In order to see what he's going to be selling, you have to complete the raid at that level. So if you want to buy prestige armor, you have to have completed the prestige that week. But I guess their idea is that way you can go and, you know, buy that chest piece if all you've been missing is the chest piece for the last few months or whatever. So that's kind of nice. He is underneath of not Sriracha, Soraya. So you can go down there and go turn in your tokens for him. There is going to be also a new shell. It looks really cool. Go out onto the Bungie website and go look at the picture because it's pretty. And yeah. So that is what we're looking at for tomorrow. In February, we will be having Crimson Days again. How exactly that's going to work in Destiny 2, I can't tell you. It will be the week of Valentine's Day. So I'll be starting on February 13th. So we'll probably put something on the calendar for it. You know, that's always fun. So that'd be cool. And sometime in February, we're also going to be getting strike scoring. So that means that our the Nightfall scoring, as highest score Nightfall, assuming strike scoring is going to go on to the Nightfall, will come back. And so I'll be awarding those awards on the website again once that gets up and going. They will be doing a whole overhaul of mods in February. And then the big thing that I'm extremely happy about is that our fire team members will be located on our map. You know, it is the small things in life. Instead of just seeing me, I should be seeing Tape and Cosmic and Certified also on the map somewhere. So yay! That'd be exciting. Let's see. They're also going to be doing some other things in February. Quick play improvements, exotic rewards not repeating consecutively, which would be nice. Spring 2018, we'll be seeing Crucible ranking, private matches, which means the Laughing Tournament will start back up again. So make sure that you start getting all of your PvP weapons in order for when that starts up again. 6v6 will be starting up again too. I have no idea how that's going to work, but they're going to be adding that. Mayhem will return on a seasonal rotation, kind of like how they did with the Dawning. And we'll be able to do multi-emote, so instead of it just being on the left arrow for dancing or whatever, we can do all our arrows and have so much fun with our guardians dancing like a badass. And our vault space will have 50 more slots, and the exotics will now, exotic ships, sparrows, and ghosts will now be on a collections tab instead of just gun and gears. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. Wow, I have a lot of emblems. I did not realize I had that many emblems. And we will also be getting our next DLC sometime in the spring. They have said that the live team wants to fix a bunch of problems and push out a lot of these, free quality of play changes before the next DLC drops. So I don't have a date for you yet, but as soon as we know, we will put it on the calendar. And then as for the rest of the year, they're going to be adding more item collection and rewards, more type of improvements for weapon balancing, gear balancing, better rewards for clans, masterwork exotics, and all sorts of stuff like that. So like I said at the beginning, we should be seeing a lot of changes coming in to Destiny 2 in 2018. So, hopefully it makes it more fun, better to play, whatever you want to call it, as the year goes on. Also on this week at Bungie that came out on Thursday, they went into a huge thing about shaders. They're working on it, but apparently somebody made a poor design decision when they architected the shaders. So, as with all things in Bungie, it will be a bitch to fix. Until then, I normally just tell people to, when you're in orbit, go through and break down shaders. If you max out on your shaders, it will go to your postmaster, so it's not like it's completely lost unless your postmaster's full. But, I just normally kind of break down shaders. I also have a tendency to just change whatever the fuck colors that my characters are wearing, because why not? And I have a crap ton of glimmer. So, yay. That is all of the changes that we know of that are coming up for Destiny 2 and all of our calendar changes that we know of so far. I know it's a lot that I just kind of said really fast, but all of this is in the weekly notes. I also made a news item that has the list of everything that's coming in 2018, so you can go out and onto the website and read everything there. Make sure that you are, checking the website regularly, because that way you can go out there and sign up for events, but also you'll see any of the messages that's out there. I'm not going to be messaging people directly on Xbox for stuff, so go to the website, because in that way I can send you guys all a message at once. It makes my life easier. I think that is pretty much it that I had. If you guys have any questions about, what weapons are good or loadouts or whatever, let us know. We can help you out. We're all starting to get a good idea of how all the new guns work from Curse of Osiris, and we've had a while to play with the original D2 guns. So, you know, we can help you out with all of that type of stuff. Whenever I do the raid signups, I try and put on there the reminders of which gun, so you need like a Cold Heart or a cluster rocket launcher, like Classical 42, Curtain Call, or Sins of the Past. That good stuff. So, Cosmic, you're over here by Eververse. I found you. Do you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I think we pretty much covered all of it.
Okay.
Especially with, I'm honestly mostly excited about Tuesdays. So go sign up for King's Fall because you know it's your favorite raid.
Oh yeah, totally. Unless Vault of Glass was your favorite raid, in which case you missed it last week.
Right?
Suckers.
Certified's in his vault. Certified, do you have anything to add?
No, none that I can think of. I mean, that was pretty much the next couple months in a nutshell. So.
Yep.
Next couple weeks anyway. So. Stay
And
tuned for what kind of updates I'll have out next, I guess.
do what?
Stay tuned for whatever updates they try to put out to fix the update they're putting out tomorrow.
Yes. So true. We'll see how also Iron Banner goes, since they're changing the way that the reward system works on it. So
Right, on new gear. So
yes,
exciting.
I'm very excited about that ghost. I want that ghost so bad. So it looks so pretty. And Tape has re-arrived at the tower. And
Hello.
hello. You have anything to add?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fixing exotics. Exotic engram drops, double drops for the third time since they released the game.
Yay!
Apparently
Maybe
they
they'll
didn't
get
fix
it
it
right
the first
this
two
time.
times that they fixed it.
You know, third time's the charm. That's what they say.
My point exactly about the update for the update. I rest my case.
Oh, I do want to say though that the Iron Banner Titan arms, because looking at you two and your ridiculous arms, I from the way that the picture looks, the shoulders do not look nearly as bad.
They look like a samurai.
They do look like a
Getting all the
samurai,
Titan
and I
gear.
kind of dig the whole samurai look that they have going on with the Titan. The Warlock looks like,
Watch
you
it.
know, like in Indiana Jones, and he's going in to get the Holy Grail, and like the circular blades come like flying out. It looks like the Warlock did not miss any of the circular blades, and it is embedded in my poor Warlock's like head and arms.
Very true.
And Hunter looks pretty awesome, but I'm kind of partial to the Hunter gear in this game, so what can you say? But yes, I was very excited that the Titan arms did not look like I would get a concussion if I turned my Titan's head too fast. So, I may be needing to get those.
Ooh, fun tip for faded engrams was Zur. You know how it pulls from like the pool? It pulls from the pool. Anyways,
Huh?
gives you an exotic that you don't have, right?
Yeah.
So let's say specifically you're missing like one pair of arms that you really want on your Warlock, and you have all the weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Buy it on your Warlock, because it'll only pull from that character.
I like how you say that, and I got my exotic engram earlier today. It gave me the hard light on my Warlock.
Well, Did you have the hard light before?
Of course I had the hard light before. Y'all were with me.
You are already. You're faded engram? How'd you
Yeah,
get
the
your
one
faded?
that Zur
Oh,
sells.
because Zur's still here.
Yeah.
Well, do you have all of your armor
I don't know.
for your Warlock?
It's
I'm sure
possible.
you do.
And maybe that you
No,
already
I
have
don't
all
know.
your
I
armor.
need a chest piece. No, I missed
You
one
need
of
a
the
chest
pieces.
piece? So you're saying Zur's broken.
Zur's always broken, but he's just
Damn it,
normal.
sir.
douche in general.
Do we have a guarantee that the 3 of coins is working now? For reals?
3 coins were working as intended before, what I had heard.
So they intended
They
for
were
you to never
always
get
supposed to be
exotics with your
working.
3 coins? Is
Yeah.
that how this is working?
Well, no, the 3 of coins thing, you should only have 3 chess pieces certified. The 3 of coins, the only thing that the 3 of coins did.
I like how you looked
Your
it up.
chance, well, it's in the app. Your chance of getting an exotic out in the wild, blah blah bullshit, is extremely low, right? The 3 of coins took the chance from 1% to 1.5%. That's how they wanted it to work.
Yeah. So not really worth it.
No. No, not really. I would save your legendary marks. I would stop buying 3 of coins if anybody's still buying them.
Yeah, I
Save
haven't
them
bought
for
'em since the first
re-rolling
day.
Masterwork armors. Because
Yes.
Masterwork armor only takes 1 Masterwork core and 25 legendary shards.
Yes.
Which, if anybody's like me, I've been riding the legendary shard struggle bus recently. I'm like, oh no, Zera's gonna be here tomorrow. I have 10 legendary shards.
Yeah, I had like over 1,000, and then Curse of Osiris came out, and I started buying shit. And now I have like none.
You have a stack of 100 3 of coins like I did. Because I thought they were gonna work.
No, I do not buy that many. I have been buying a
Yeah.
lot of the boons, just because I've been wanting to get different armor.
Yeah.
I only have 6 3 coins left over, so I think I bought 10. But the boon and the Vanguard are 10. The Crucible ones are like 25.
Uh-huh. Is it?
It does it everybody on both fire teams, or both teams, whether
It's giving it to
you're in a fire team or
8
not.
people rather than 3. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why it costs so much more, but that's pretty much where it's been going, and plus I pulled my hunter out, and so, you know, I have been a little picky and not wanting to use blues on my hunter, because I was like, fuck that shit. So, I'm kind of out of it, legendary marks, but, it's not like it's that hard to go and get more. You just have to farm for legendaries and break down shaders and all that shit. So good. But yeah, I'm not seeing any questions pop up in the Twitch, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Oh, one last thing. I'm glad I glanced at this and remembered. If you get the Trials of the 9 weekly clan engram for the clan, please let me know. I would love to call you and the team out, you know, as a thank you, and you know, these people are awesome and they did it for us. We pretty much always hit the Crucible and the Nightfall ones. The raid, we were able to get on the raid layers the last couple weeks. But I'm normally not in the fire team for trials, so if you get it, let me know so I can do a shout out for you guys. Because everybody keeps asking me, who got us the trials clan engram? I'm like, I don't know, because a bunch of you doesn't tell me. So yeah, just let me know. And I think that's it. We will reconvene in February. It is a short month. Next month by a couple days. So, you know, it will be on the 26th. And as soon as I know when Faction Rallies and Iron Banner is next month, I'll let you guys know. If they're going to keep it the same, that would be on the 13th for Faction Rallies, but that's Crimson Days, so they probably won't do Faction Rallies the same week as Crimson Days, because normally they make Valentine's throw up over the tower. So yeah, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But that's about it. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.